All right, I think we're back online. Only fun. Can you make it out? The Freedom plus Lamborghini Coda means yes, but the damage might end it. Holy fuckamole. Emotional. Sensational. In the purple trunks, we have a crazy looking transmog from Deadly Force. That big red ponytail is wicked. In the brand new Honor armor with on I keep fucking this name up. Only fun blocks. Garland looking pretty good. On the purple trunks. In the yellow, we have Double Demon Hunter plus Nudge Shelly, who's playing Lightsmith. Holy crap! Only fun gets his health bar shattered with whatever that hit for nearly 30% of his HP. That's huge. That's Marksman Hunter numbers right there. Nut Shelly can't take the heat. It's the Rogue. Carlin finally putting out numbers. Nut Shelly taken by surprise. Purple team ripping apart their healer. Carlin getting caught out and being sustained by Deadly Force. Our Wrestler Shaman keeping him up. He is exposed and he's just hovering between 30 and 60. Can he stay above 10%? Carlin getting hit pretty hard by the Demon Hunter. Dark Demon gets the Shadow Step out to Nut Shelly, and I think is performing more control than damage at this point, although the pressure looks insane. Even with cooldowns down, Carlin is ripping into Nut Shelly's health bar. I believe that might have been a secret technique which refreshes quite quickly. Depends on how many combo points are being spent, and in a burst window, you spend a lot of combo points. Getting resets on secret technique can be huge and game-ending. The cleverest rogue knows how to dance macabre through Shadow Dance. Oh, Cheat Death is procced and oof. Carlin lines his healer and unfortunately gets put down. Sorry, everybody. Quick throat break. Come on, Carlin. Show us the power of Rogue. The evasion into what? The damage is so very split. The only ones focused right now are Team Purple. Purple is lining up on Deadly Force, but Fun is continuing to pick different targets. This kind of play can open you up to mistakes not coordinating with your teammate. Gets feared on the side, and Blazing Ken is inactive. Not Shelly in the bubble. Only Fans is the only one doing damage. Is it enough? 58% dampening and climbing fast. Deadly Force might fall down. Worn down and worn out. Next round may be presented from Bird's Eye. I am refilling my drink. We are back with a ghetto margarita. Forecaster on the sidelines.
I got lost. I don't wanna say anything, cause if I do I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise.
Stand by. All right. Looking for Druzak on Quark. Quark, you are appearing offline. Who are you hiding from? Q is for Quark. Ah, there we go. I don't remember my alphabet. Carter is the second, is that correct? Got both teammates selected, counting down in 3, 2, 1, game start. In the yellow team, I'm going to continue this yap on Twitch where it's clean. Put us up to #1 PvP stream on Twitch. Help support the guild. See you in the chat. Alrighty, here we go. Druzak, front lining on the purple team. Gets the marksman special going. Habanero gets stunned on the side. Scatter shot, shadow blades. Druzak, this could be it. Life flashing before his eyes. Gets the cocoon, and Habanero is dumping damage into nothing. In the purple trunks, we have Habanero, I lied. Druzak, Arion, and Fistopoulos in the purple. Yellow team, Habanero, Dogbork, and Pink Bellycat. Fistopoulos taking a lot of focus damage, but Dragonbork gets returned. The full HP by the lay on hands and responds with AMS trying to DR something, wall off any kind of damage. On the yellow team facing off against Airlorn and Druzak, the AMS might be low value. No magic damage to speak of unless you count Black Arrow. Airlorn suddenly becoming 60 to 30 HP back to 50. Does Fistopoulos have what it takes? Dragonbork is ripping apart health bars in his cooldown. Pillar of Frost. Merciless Winter recently got buffed and is part of Pillar of Frost. Bop from Pink Palicat onto Dogbork, blocking the Blade Storm perfectly. Druzak eats a full stun, but Airlorn is the one to fall. No support from Fistopoulos. In the purple trunks, we have Druzak, Airlorn, and Pink Palicat. Whoa, hold on. Fit check. Outfit check. Swag. 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 Let's see. We got it. on the other team. Yellow Trunks coming through. Got the ICC armor on from Habanero. Do we have blades coming out yet? Here are the blades. The smoke bomb. Teammates sabotaging each other. Grips out of smoke. Palicat taking a nap. Comes out of nap time. Healing Druzak with Avatar of the Sun. The beam is connected and the healing is strong. Airlorn going toe-to-toe with his first nemesis. And returns the favor. Redemption for Airlorn. Christopoulos, Druzak stuck in a combat pose, and Habanero. Let's get the fit check real quick. Is it swag or not? Chat. Swag or not? Rogue swag or not swag? Cast your votes. Christopoulos tweaking, and the gates are open. Dogborg coming out, fighting side by side with his rival, Airlorn. The double melee composition is going to be tight. Does Habanero get snapped in half as both of the melee boys drop their cooldowns with the spear? Where is Pillar of Frost? Are we doing a setup? And there it is. And the nuclear launch codes have been sent. Druzak can only pray that he sends enough damage. Habanero slips away in stealth, gets a full cocoon, but Fistopoulos is left alone against the yellow team. Airlorn following up quickly. Dogborg is CCing on the side, distracting and splitting damage. Odd play here. Do they play for an endurance composition or they play to kill in the snap? It's hard to say. Pink Palicat trying to sustain. Bubble for relief. Blind goes on to Fistopoulos, and Dogborg is getting his weapon back. Like a Mandalorian, a DK cannot be without his weapon. Dogborg wandering around in the CC. Habanero gets the reset. Stealth sprinting back out. Fistopoulos low. Airlorn cutting through the health bar and denying the healing with Arms' special effect Mortal Strike. Airlorn looking low again, but low-key, my dude is keyboard turning F. Pink Palicat is trying their best to keep the health bars floated. Airlorn, I once respected you, but maybe your damage can redeem the disgust I feel towards keyboard turners. Palicat gets hit with the touch of death and is knocked out of the round. Will Airlorn survive? Fistopoulos manages to land the clutch bubble. Into the mosh pit again. Habanero manages to go from 1 HP to 100 HP. Percent, that is. Dogborg CC'd on the side. Palicat doing well to control him away from the fight so he doesn't get broken out. Lost his weapon, but he didn't lose his intimidation as he fears Habanero. Airlorn stuck in the shadow of the smoke bomb. Leaps out, gets shadow stepped. Jesus Christ, my camera bar. Camera. Airlorn perishes.
They say that I wanted everything to fall apart when it's hard to me.
I'm scared. Hold me, viewers. These people are animals. There's that coming out. Sap on the pink Palicat right away. Fistopoulos gets gripped. In the purple team, pink Palicat, Druzak, and Dogbork. In the yellow trunks, Habanero, Bearlord, and Fistopoulos. Habanero getting his health bar snapped after Fistopoulos gives the first one to drop the cooldown, bubbling himself. Now using his own defensive, Habanero looks to be trying to sustain through the damage of Dogbork and Druzak. All the health bars are stable, but how long will that last? Smoke bomb comes down. Pink Palicat can't respond. Druzak stuck, but through the light, all things are possible. And Lay on Hands comes through clutch. And Habanero gets snapped in half at 20% HP. Only a hunter could have done that. But these days, Death Knight's been pretty dangerous. Epidemic Exotics, welcome in. In the yellow trunks, Dogbork, Fist, and Druzak. Up against our purple team, Airlord, Palicat, and Habanero. Sending out damage immediately. Habanero is kind of salty after that last one. He wants to get the value up early. That way he can actually feel useful this time. Instead of dancing through vanishes and getting hard focused in the last one. Druzak getting controlled on the side through his cooldowns, but he still has 8 seconds of True Shot Aura. Excuse me. Extra crit and mastery packed into that one. His damage is not the most impressive yet, but you give that hunter time. The second he starts to free cast, and it's going to be okay. Rapid fire might be coming off cooldown here soon. Aim shot straight into Dogbork. And the bubble is clutch. Druzak, I apologize. Dogbork is your teammate. Purple team. Airlord, what can be done here? Double stun, crazy cleave coming out. Fistopoulos also trying to help with the cleave. Palicat managing to clutch up a lot of the heals, but Habanero is the next one to go down. Palicat, where are you?
Like the stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show.
Going into round 6 here soon.
You deeper than I let anyone else before. From the broken pieces, took 'em all and made yours.
Broadcaster on standby, and yes, we called him dog shit because he was keyboard turning in the middle of his round and lost 6 to back-to-back.
Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Ooh, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby. You take me
All right, please confirm groups are ready. Holding on. Understood. You know what? You can say a lot of things about having two people having crosstalk in the channel, but they are the best types. I was just about to say. The best people to keep at 2% volume, like a cafeteria full of loud kids. Okay. I'm flaming you. I'm flaming you in DMs. Okay. You guys make things a little complicated sometimes. I got it. I sent it. I'm waiting for the accept. All right, Theisenberg, great name by the way. Uriel Ventus. All right, so I have Theisenberg and who else? Uriel. There we go. Both teammates. Leaders, legends, selected. Counting down. In 3, 2, 1. Game start. If anybody hasn't taken the opportunity, inside of the current events channel, I have put my battle tag. I would like it for you to add me at your soonest convenience. You know the dilly. Your clicks make me the #1 PvP broadcast for the guild to all enjoy and boost our ratings. Call to be live on Twitch. Have fun in Discord. And I'll talk to you guys in just a little bit. Viewers. Numbers. Yeah, I remember. To the 11 viewers in the chat, thank you for watching. In the yellow trunks, Hash Malum. Only healer Resto Druid with Gold Hammer playing Death Grippler playing Frost. Demon Flesh on from the red and the purple trunks with Skadoosh and Uriel Ventress. Now don't be fooled. Skadoosh may be a handsome devil, but in between those ears, not a single brain cell exists for anything other than W key and PvP. I forgot one thing. Skadoosh is also known to flame his teammates, so there's very much a mental element that will play out in this match. As you can see, the flame has already begun. Immediately racing to the chat box right after his first loss. And the gates are open. Purple team racing to the top of the steps. Demon Flesh getting gripped from across. Skadoosh lining up the paralysis. His cooldowns are going hot and heavy. Uriel getting blasted. Switching targets to Goldhammer and back to Uriel Ventress. The bubble comes out, and Skadoosh is out of cooldowns, but he's not out of hands. Monk is known for intense, sustained damage. Goldhammer getting damage off from the sidelines as a Ret playing a ranged class. This is strange. I don't know what the priority here is, if he's actually going to apply kill pressure or not. Demon Flesh, Skadoosh, and Hash in the purple trunks going up against yellow team against Death Grippler, Goldhammer, and Uriel. Now in solo shuffle, for the first time viewers, we shuffle the teams every time the round is over. The round is immediately over once one teammate dies from either side, and then the teams rotate again. Demon Flesh gets the bubble, stays in the fight a bit longer. Demon Flesh's healer, Hash, is trying to make sure that he supports his teammate, Skadoosh, in the purple. Yellow team's Goldhammer and Death Grippler are also looking to actually wear out this fight, it looks like, a little bit. Skadoosh getting hit by Wake of Ashes, a large salvo of holy strikes from Goldhammer, swinging his sword back and forth. I don't know if enemy teammates here are trying to tease out the cooldowns and wear out one another while looking out for their next go. Skadoosh just lined up his next big shot, and Uriel is dropping dangerously low and gets touched of death, turning bright red and then black. Signature move. At 5% HP, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, Touch of Death does not have any defense except true immunity. At 5% or below, a monk can do over 1 billion damage. Yes, I just made that number up. In one tap through anything except immunities. Is the strongest execute in the game. And the purple trunks, Death Grippler and Skadoosh race out to meet their enemy. Taking the high ground, Skadoosh lays out his teleport while Hash and Demon Flesh and Goldhammer are playing a bit defensively on the low ground, it looks like. What is the win condition here? Death Grippler getting lined up by Skadoosh. Skadoosh getting low. Ventress also at 50. Ventress is supporting Skadoosh and Grippler here. Demon Flesh manages to narrowly dodge the Touch of Death with Lay on Hands and then leads up with Bubble, and for why, I don't know. The defensives were already out, and Hash supporting the Paladins meant that there was really no pressure for him to bubble through. A wasted cooldown, and Skadoosh is the one to drop to 50, but Uriel's keeping him sustained. Skadoosh is now dropping dangerously low, and as he gets closer and closer to death, the Cyclone comes out. Now there is a massive winning potential for Skadoosh here, but just as much as he rides those peaks, he rides those valleys into tilt territory as well. He's locked the fuck in, beating the backside of this bear, and then he switches targets once again. If he manages to get the healer outside of bear form, he might actually have a way to damage him. Death Grippler very low, and Uriel doing his best to keep him sustained. Both paladins are getting a lot of value here. Looks like we've run into the mid game as we're getting really towards the end of people's cooldowns. Uriel got worn down, as did Death Grippler's cooldowns. Not able to keep himself alive under the pressure of double paladin. Druzak, much love. Now, what is the win condition here? We've only switched the healers, and double paladin has gone over to join Uriel. Hash and Skadoosh and Grippler now are on the same team in the yellow trunks. Now, purple comes out the gate, staying on the low ground. Skadoosh takes the high ground once again. Grippler short to follow up. Demon Flesh for purple, getting hammered by yellow. Dropping to 10 and bumping to 50, taking his time to bubble. Both paladins lining up their cooldowns and letting it fire off. My God! Even through the bubble, the massive Shield of Vengeance that covered up over 40% of his HP bar fucking deleted, cut through by a touch of death, putting on display exactly what I was talking about. There is no defense except true immunity from that monk ability. Insane execute. And the gates will open. Watch the pattern here. Skadoosh takes his high ground. He gets his teleport. He lines up value. He dives down. Burps out fire. Turns the rainbows on. The damage comes out with Celestial Conduit. Death Grippler racing down in terms of health bar. Ret getting obliterated. Forced to bubble. Hash supporting Demon Flesh and Death Grippler, while in the yellow, Uriel is healing Skadoosh and Goldhammer. Slicing Winds comes out. Hash is now playing around, trying to slip into bear form and continue to waste Skadoosh's time. Skadoosh switches to getting both the DPS knocked up. The Slicing Winds through both of them. Huge value there. Making Hash probably poo-poo his pants just a little bit as Uriel comes up with more chain CC. There is a complete window here where Skadoosh just lines up the next kill and knocks Death Grippler right over. In the yellow trunks, Uriel, Demon Flesh, and Grippler. In the purple, Skadoosh, Goldhammer, and Hash Malum. Is there any deviation in this pattern? Negative. There's always a top teleport. Uriel getting blasted by all of the cooldowns here. Has to bubble, and dear lord, did I see that right? Did the touch of death flash and the bubble blocked it? I am shook. That should not be in the game. Skadoosh is pissed. His damage is coming through, but his health bar is suffering. Skadoosh is dropping from 100 to 60 and back to 100. Hash is trying his best to keep his teammates alive in the purple trunks for Goldhammer and Skadoosh. Skadoosh now fucking digging deep. He may be playing a night elf, but he's fighting like an orc, enraged like a pit bull in a kindergarten. He's got his teeth around a kid and he's not letting go, and Uriel goes down! Jesus Christ! Scoreboard. Hash goes 5-1. Skadoosh goes 4-2 with the top damage going to Skadoosh, mother of God. Gold Hammer following up not very closely, and Dean Grippler, Death Grippler, the last one. My son is watching. Broadcaster on standby. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, as we wind down the night, I really appreciate you guys boosting us to the middle of the pack, if not the top of the PvP broadcasts. It's been my pleasure. I appreciate all the subscriptions that got dropped in the chat as well. And you guys have been giving us an absolute banger of a night to watch and record. Next teammates are selected. Counting down in 3, 2, 1, game start. Now remember, the events are hosted every 2 weeks, with Pallycat trying to offer you guys as much fun as possible while keeping things light and fun. We hope that these made you better at PvP, even just a little bit, or potentially so frustrated at keyboard turning that you left the guild. Hard stuck 1600. I never voted blue-haired Democrat in my life. I'm not a nice person. Oh. Canceled. Canceled. Canceled before fame. Canceled. Make Arena great again. The games are about to begin. Everybody have fun. Enjoy. Don't alt F4 or disconnect. We got it on tape. If you rage quit, we will repost it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Pallycat and Habanero on the monk this time with Ace Pally. Excuse me, with Lit Woven on the priest in the yellow trunks. Pallycat supporting yellow team with Wally on purple with Ace Pally and Starfaller. Pallycat lining up the Divine Bubble to prevent the damage that's going in. Habanero looking low. Starfaller is the massive threat in this lobby. Habanero, if you can manage to slice up a Boomkin, then we might start calling Skadoosh to be teaching his kung fu ways. Cyclone comes through and interrupts Habanero. Pink Pallycat looking low. Locked in a stun without a trinket. Habanero might be getting punished by Starfaller, who is starting to hit really hard. Ooh. Owlbear has switched targets. Starfaller is now lining up his targets on Pink Pallycat, who's basically out of defensives after this divine protection. DR for 20 to 40% may keep her alive if it is healthy enough. Pink Pallycat locked up in nap time. Ace Pally getting feared away. Light Woven and Ace having a little sidebar fight here. Ranging the ever-living mother god out of Pally Cat. Gets the dispersion and comes back, running back to his medic. Brilliant move. She's in paralysis. Will she catch the low HP teammate? Will she catch herself? Stuck inside of the root beam and is silenced permanently until she evacuates. Ends up unable to save her teammate. And the purple trunks. Ace Pally, Starfaller, Pink Pally Cat. And the yellow trunks, Habanero with Wally healing. And Light Woven. Starfaller sitting inside the black hole, doesn't give a damn. Dropping to 50% pretty quickly. Pally Cat is around the corner, but Starfaller is stunned outside of bear form. Pally Cat catches up, gets the healing out. Habanero, damage is insane. There goes the knockup. And a clever disengage from the Boomkin. Gets clashed and brought to the center and begins fighting with Habanero once again after breaking a brief stun and a brief root. Here comes the Cyclone, lands it. Trinket comes out, and Light Woven is getting hammered. Another disengage. A Cyclone comes through, but then suddenly Hand of Freedom somehow counters Ring of Peace. I don't understand. Is there now a hidden DR for knockback? Light Woven gets a massive triple fear. Ace Pally Cat can't respond. Starfaller is now drifting slowly down. I believe the knockbacks is actually part of the knock-up DR. Because that's happening so frequently on the Monk, it might have actually blocked off the Ring of Peace's effect. I don't believe Ring of Peace is countered by Hand of Freedom from the Paladin, granting immunity to movement impacting effects, in my experience, unless that's been changed recently. Starfaller trying to find an opening here. I'm not sure about this, but his incarnation may be coming up in about 10 seconds. Unless I'm mistaken. Oh, Pally Cat can't find the defense from Habanero's onslaught. Light Woven sat inside of what I believe was a Cyclone. No. Possibly. Yellow Trunks with Pink Pally Cat, Starfaller, and Light Woven, whichever it is, I don't know. In the purple, we have Wally on the healer as Monk. Habanero playing Windwalker. Chat, fit check, hot or not? Is this swag? It's really dark, so I can't say. The gates are open. Pally Cat is locked up. Wally is also locked up. Blinding Light goes out onto the purple team as the yellow team tries to get some value here. Unfortunately for Habanero, that means that he's going to drop to 50 and bounce to 70. Starfaller getting pressured by Ace Pally. Wally sits inside of the root with the silence on him, and Habanero is getting punished. Wally's finally free to respond, but then Cyclone comes out and blocks a lot of the healing. Habanero stuck at 70 with a shield on him. Allows him to sustain a little bit. Between Light Woven and Starfaller, the damage, even though passive dot cleave, is just punishing Habanero. Does Wally eat a Cyclone here? But actually Starfaller gets kicked by A-Star, who's just not letting go. He's playing a very passive, very patient game here. Ace Pally is not in a rush like most Paladins to drop cooldowns and just have fun with it. He's actually looking to perform utility. Habanero gets the clutch save from Wally as the bubble comes up and Starfaller is countered. His damage doesn't matter. Yellow team is looking kind of dicey. Habanero getting value on top of Light Woven. The Priest feeling the pressure. Pally Cat's likely going to suffer another CC train. there a heal going on in the background? This is what your healer is for, bud. Habanero now losing out on the value that he needs to be providing his teammates. Although it looks like Ace Pally just found the stun, the perfect stun to actually get value on Starfaller. Breaks his target off for some strange reason, but actually manages to get this Hodge onto Litwoven. What is happening here? Yellow team is just coming apart at the seams. Pallycat, respond! Pallycat actually dies. Holy moly. And teammates are reset. I guess at a certain point, you have Paladins run out of gas. Even with as many HOTS as were being laid out. It's very, very, very strange. Must have been a perfect CC train in some fashion, but with Litwoven and Starfaller trying to perform the same win condition of dotting up whoever they're fighting and then hoping for the best in an endurance battle, with Burst available, they still watched Pallycat get CC'd and overall they lost the endurance battle. Health bars just kept getting chipped away and their own win condition was turned on them. Ace Pally played a super patient game alongside the Monk Habanero. Ace Pally unfortunately suffers immediate karma and gets absolutely erased. Fucking Thanos snapped in the match by Starfaller. Habanero with Pink Pallycat and Starfaller in the purple trunks, while over in the yellow we have Litwoven, Ace Pally as DPS, and Wally performing the healing. Wally, swag or not? Chat. Yo, Jingle Jangle got the keys right here. Swag or nah? Check the fit. Wally, hot or not? This is swag. Tabard doesn't match too good. And the gates are open. Starfaller lining up damage. Convoke drops Ace Pally all the way down to 7%. It goes into the bubble immediately. Lit is the next one to get lit up. No pun intended. And shot into the air and blown to pieces like a clay puck. The gates are open. Paladins finding a secret tunnel behind the pillar. Opening up with line of sight. Trying to... Oh my god. No! Not the lay on hands. Hopefully he has the bubble for free button. That talent is so broken. The blind is clutch. Habanero and Starfaller can't commit to dealing damage now. Ace Pally missed the kick, and Pally's finally coming out of her stun. Litwoven in the purple with Pink Pally and Ace Pally. I don't know if there's going to be a win condition in here as 1% turns into 100. Litwoven is basically running on miracles and dreams at this point. Can we get the damage, though, to connect? Pallycat is getting punished by Habanero and Starfaller. Starfaller doesn't really seem to have any ammunition problems whatsoever. And I don't know if this is going to be nerfed in future patches, but what is Boomkin damage? Seriously. This is starting to look scarier than Marksman Hunter. They were the... Oh my god, no, no! Out of this world, what is Boomkin? They used to be just click Starfall and top charts and BGs, but now inside of Arena, it appears that they are like starting to look worse than mages. If you don't push the Boomkins into bear form to de-escalate and to keep them controlled, it looks like if they free cast, it's just game over. Okay. Everybody, thank you so very much for playing. I'm going to pass the mic over to Pallycat. Would you like to address your people? Pallycat! Hold on. Steady. Let Pally Cat. No. Pally Cat. Let's give her a minute. Let's give her a minute. Let's give her a minute. All right. I'm going to be opening up the Discord briefly. So the mic is live. Be careful. Pally Cat is back. Let's see. Did you get your mic fixed?
Pally Cat, is she done?
Clear com.
She's starting. Let's hear it.
Hello.
She's
Better?
awake. Better than ever.
Pal, are you
Better,
there?
better. There's only one. There's only one. You guys have been pumping.
I wish we could mic check Pally Cat if everyone would be quiet for a second.
Okay.
All right. I have Discord recording on Pally Cat address the stream. How would you like to let them know about the upcoming event and how tonight went?
As per usual, our solo shovel event went wonderful. Everybody had a wonderful time. Nobody crashed out. Blah blah blah. Very good. Our next event will be 2 weeks from now. Same time, 7:45 Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Time.
Remember the place.
Good times,
Let
war
her
crimes,
finish.
good stuff. See y'all next time.
Thank you so
It
much.
was
And everybody who has been
amazing.
watching in the
Best
stream,
thing
massive thank you to Pally Cat for actually broadcasting and letting us record and putting this group together. Everybody, thank your bus driver, of course. Everyone who's been watching, all 8, and we peaked at 15 viewers. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching. And yes, big thank you to Flame, who also threw his Prime sub in there. Big thank you, buddy. Oh, all right, everybody. Broadcast is going to get shut off. Have a good rest of your night. That is the end of the Twitch VOD. I hope you guys get the clip the shit out of it and enjoy the commentary. Have a wonderful night.